Alright, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about a new project. And this is, what you see here is rabbit poo. And what we're doing is, I saw a while back where people were making basically a fertilizer tea using manure. And so we're going to do some videos and show how it's done. But what we did is our rabbits are outside and we have drop pans where the rabbits poo. You could have your own kind of system depending on how many rabbits or what kind of your cage system you have. But collect your poo, and then this here is a $10 screen rack from Bed Bath & Beyond. But you could use a window screen. You could build yourself a little screen on some legs, little sifter type table. And what we're going to do is we're going to weigh this bag. This here is an organza bag. You could use a like a burlap bag or what's the other one?
Muslin.
A muslin bag. For these people to make teas for their garden. And it doesn't have to be rabbit. You can do alpaca or llama, which is actually really easy because the alpacas and llamas, they do toilets. So out in the pasture they'll make a little divot in the ground and then they'll just fill it up full of poo. So it's quite easy to locate them and then shovel them up. You can do sheep or goat. There again, it's going to be a little bit harder, especially out in the pasture, so you might just get it from out of the barn or if you have a concrete area. But this here is exactly 13 ounces, this bag. And so what's really great about this system is it could be a revenue stream to help you feed your animals. If you're not using the poo for anything, if it's just sitting out there in your pastures, it's a great way to make a few bucks, help cover feed costs, go from there. Or you can use it in your own gardens. Now depending on the different animals you're using for fertilizer, will be different levels of nitrogen, potassium, and NPK. I'm not too much of a plant person, so there might be other things, but this is pretty much it. And it's a nice dry, it doesn't stink, has like a bit of an earthy smell. For the rabbits, you might get a little bit of hair, obviously, and so that's okay. You can either pull it out or keep it. And it's a really interesting little deal. And check in the link in the description, and we're going to do basically a poo tea for your garden as well. We'll show you how that works out using one of these bags, and we'll go from there. But I thought this was really great. It's a value-added product for your farm to generate some side money, help cover feed costs, and it's really simple and easy. You could do this tiered. You could have multiple levels. You could, if you wanted to accelerate it, you could go to a thrift store and get one of those electric dehydrators if you're trying to crank out stuff fast. But this is pretty simple and easy. You just put a bunch of poo on there and let it sit for a while until it's nice and dry. Now, if you are going to start selling it consistently, either at events or your farmer's market or wherever, you're going to want to weigh it. That way you're selling a consistent product. All the bags weigh the same, kind of a deal. Yeah, and then also it makes sense to in your listing or in your make like a card so that at your table, people when they buy one and they take it home, you know, they know how to make the tea. You know how to, like, a directions for use would be really good. Because, yeah, they might buy it at your table and then not use it for a week or two and forget. And here they've just bought a bag of poo and don't know how to use it. So, also might be good for, like, jokes for people, you know, like birthday, you know, prank jokes or whatever. Who knows? Probably a lot of uses that I haven't thought of, but that's about it. We'll see you next time.